They say the way you start your morning determines the trajectory of your entire day. But what if I told you that one specific morning routine, done consistently, is quietly transforming average people into unstoppable forces of nature? People who once struggled to get out of bed are now dominating their goals, building thriving businesses, sculpting strong bodies, and taking control of their lives like never before. The secret isn't luck. It's not some magic productivity hack. It's a series of deliberate, powerful choices made before the world even wakes up. We live in a time where distractions hit us the moment we open our eyes. Notifications, emails, messages, everyone wants our attention. But the people who are breaking away from the noise, the ones who are rising above average, have figured out one thing. You have to win the morning to win the day. And this routine, followed religiously, is doing just that. It doesn't start with checking your phone. It doesn't start with snoozing your alarm for the 5th time. It begins the night before, with intention. Because unstoppable mornings don't happen by accident. The people who crush their mornings prepare for them. They set out their clothes. They write down their top priorities. They protect their sleep like it's sacred. When they wake up, they're not groggy zombies. They're ready to move with purpose. The alarm goes off. Not a blaring siren, but a gentle chime. No snooze button, no excuses, just action. The first win of the day happens right here. They get up immediately. That simple decision, getting up when you said you would, it's a powerful signal to your brain. It tells your mind you're in control, not your comfort. Before the world gets a piece of their energy, they take time to center themselves. And this is where the magic starts. Hydrate. Water, not coffee. Your body has been in a state of dehydration for 8 hours. That first glass of water jolts your system awake, fuels your brain, and gets your body moving. Small action, big result. Then comes the silence. Not scrolling, not jumping into work. Just silence. 10 minutes. Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's deep breathing. Some sit in stillness. Others journal. This is the moment they connect with themselves. Because in a world that pulls us in every direction, the unstoppable ones make space for their own thoughts. They ask themselves, what matters today? What's worth my energy? What do I need to let go of? Then they move. Not always in a gym. Sometimes it's stretching. Sometimes a walk. Sometimes a quick set of push-ups. But they move their bodies with purpose. This isn't about burning calories. It's about priming the system, getting blood to the brain, releasing endorphins. They're not trying to look good for Instagram. They're waking up their potential, one rep at a time. Next, they feed the mind. This part separates the unstoppable from the mediocre. While others are watching the news or scrolling TikTok, they're consuming something that sharpens them. A book, a podcast, a motivational video. They're not just waking up physically, they're waking up mentally. They understand that if you don't program your mind, the world will do it for you. And the world doesn't care about your goals. Now comes the most crucial step: clarity. The unstoppable don't stumble into their day, they choose it. So they write down their top 3 priorities. Not a to-do list with 20 meaningless tasks, just 3. The 3 things that will move the needle. They know that success isn't about being busy. It's about being intentional. So they identify the hard things, the uncomfortable things, and they commit to doing them first. Then, and only then, do they step into the world. But by now, they've already won. They've done more in the first hour of their day than most people do by noon. They've conquered their mind, moved their body, fueled their spirit, and aligned their focus. They're not reacting to life, they're driving it. What's incredible is this routine isn't some exclusive secret. It doesn't require money, fancy gadgets, or some elite coaching plan. It requires commitment, discipline, a willingness to do what others won't, so you can live how others can't. That's the real cost of being unstoppable. Consistency when no one's watching. Discipline when it's easier to give in. Most people hit snooze and stumble into the day in a fog. They wonder why they feel behind, anxious, out of control. But the ones who follow this routine, they feel clear, energized, unshakable, because they're not starting from behind. They're starting ahead. And here's the truth. You don't have to be a morning person to make this work. You just have to be a person who's tired of wasting time, tired of waiting for motivation, Tired of watching others live the life you know you're capable of. You have to want your future more than your pillow. Because this morning routine isn't about being perfect. It's about stacking small wins. Every morning you wake up and keep your promise to yourself. You build something: confidence, momentum, identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who's trying and start becoming someone who does. That's where the shift happens. It's not in some grand transformation, but in these quiet, consistent victories. You'll start noticing it. You'll have more patience, more clarity. You'll handle stress better. You'll be sharper in meetings, more present with your family. You'll stop living in reaction mode because you've already anchored yourself. You've already taken control. That energy stays with you and it builds. Day after day, it compounds. And before you know it, people will start asking, what changed? Why are you different? But they won't see the early alarms, the quiet meditations, the journal filled with plans. They'll only see the results, the discipline, the drive, the transformation. They'll call it talent, luck, genetics. But you'll know better. You'll know it was that morning you didn't hit snooze. That glass of water, that moment of silence, that decision to take control before the world had a chance to distract you. Being unstoppable isn't about being fearless. It's about being consistent. About creating a system that pulls you forward when motivation fails. This routine is that system. And once it becomes who you are, not just what you do, everything changes. So ask yourself, how are you starting your day? Are you waking up with purpose or by accident? Are you building momentum or burning time? Are you letting the day dictate your pace or are you setting it? The choice is yours every morning. You can keep doing what most people do, waking up late. It's rushing through chaos, staying stuck, or you can step into a routine that's already changing lives. It won't be easy, right? But it will be worth it. Because the moment you commit to mastering your morning, you stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the architect of your future. And once you taste that kind of power, there's no going back. This isn't just a routine, it's a rebellion against mediocrity, a blueprint for greatness. And it's available to anyone willing to rise.